There's a moment nobody announces, no breakdown, no decision, no dramatic shift. Just a quiet realization. You're no longer waiting for clarity. You're just existing inside uncertainty. And strangely, it doesn't bother you the way it used to be. At first, you searched, you leaned forward, you replayed information, you tried to decode patterns. You believed understanding was close, but as days turned into weeks, something softened. Not your intelligence, your expectation. You stopped looking for the final answer, not because you solved it, but because the urgency dissolved. This isn't frustration, it's quieter than that. Curiosity fades first, then anticipation, then the feeling that clarity is about to arrive. Your mind adjusts, it conserves energy, it stops scanning for confirmation. And waiting becomes normal, not tense, just familiar. Earlier, uncertainty felt temporary, now it feels structural. You don't argue with it anymore. You don't expect resolution tomorrow. You function, you move, but without the assumption that everything will eventually make sense. That's the drift. Imagine standing in fog. At first, you squint. You try to see through it. You assume it will lift. But if the fog lingers long enough, you stop searching for the horizon. You adapt to limited visibility. You walk slower. You accept the blur. Not because you understand the terrain, but because expecting full visibility feels unrealistic. When clarity doesn't arrive for long enough, expectation adjusts downward, not consciously, gradually. You don't declare, I give up on understanding. You simply stop expecting it soon. Hope doesn't collapse, it quiets. And the quieting feels like maturity, but it may also be resignation. From the outside, this looks stable, calm, grounded, composed. But internally, something subtle has changed. You no longer anticipate breakthrough, you tolerate ambiguity. That tolerance feels steady, but it also lowers the bar for resolution. The most dangerous shifts aren't dynamic, they're quiet recalibrations. The moment you stop expecting clarity isn't allowed, it's a soft settling, and sometimes that settling protects your energy. Sometimes it reduces your standards. You can't always tell the difference. So if you have noticed that no longer expect answers, don't rush to label it growth. It might be adaptation, it might be fatigue, or it might simply be the quiet normalization of uncertainty. And that moment when expectation dissolves without announcement changes more than people realize.